everyone, it's Jessica here with another layout for Bramble Fox. I'm using the July Fox box, so that nice little happy travels perspective is going to be on this layout, along with these paper snips number 31, which is a nice travel-y paper snip sheet. I'm just going to use a couple of them on here, but I have a random photo from my collection here of when we went to the Train Museum, and it's in Pennsylvania, and I am using lots of 49 and Market goodies on here, as well as Vicki Boutin, Where to Next collection. So I'm just kind of pulling random things together for this, but I loved this background paper with the red train. I just thought that mix looked really cool, and I wanted to keep this very vintage feeling since these are some older trains that we saw. So I thought all these 49 and Market goodies would be just perfect for this layout, along with this little happy travels perspective. As soon as I saw that one, I loved it immediately and started digging through my stash for a photo to use with it, because I just absolutely love it with the little arrow. I think it's so sweet. So I'm just going to tuck some little tickets and ephemera pieces in the top there to layer up my photo. I've grabbed a bunch of pieces from the die cut ephemera, and I'm just adding in little bits from different 49 and Market collections. So I just have a random stash here of, I have like a big bin of 49 and Market supplies, and actually it's very, very full. So I'm probably gonna have to start another second bin soon. But for now, I'm just pulling out random embellishments and things to tuck in here. I've grabbed some film strips that I've actually cut apart so I could get multiple usage out of them. So I've added a piece to the top and bottom to make it look like a full strip behind there. And then I've added one to the side as well. That was actually the middle part that I cut out. So it looks like I've got multiple film strips in there, but really it was all just one. I love this little stop sign. I think that's super cool with this train. It's kind of like a train stop, and I just love it. So I thought it would go perfect on this layout, and I love that cute little Precious Memories sign for the bottom. I found these little railroad things in here to use. I pulled out a bunch of them because I wasn't sure what I was going to do or which one I wanted to use. There's several in this, the Wherever collection by 49 and Market, so I've just grabbed a bunch of those, and I've grabbed some border dies from Bramble Fox that I just cut a couple strips out from this orange colored paper from 49 and Market as well, and I just ripped them and added them in where I felt I needed them around my photo. So I'm just tucking those in and gluing them down with some Deluxe liquid adhesive by Nuvo. And I'm going to actually grab some twine here in a minute and add some twine to this layout as well. I pulled out another perspective here. This is like a little binder clip for the top of my layout. Kind of looks like a little clipboard. I don't know or remember what mix that's from. I have some random perspectives that are just in a bin here from Bramble Fox, and I kind of like combined them, all the packages, and threw them into one. And I can't remember what this set is from, but it's probably still in the shop. I just can't remember which one offhand it is, but I will see if I can find it and link it in the description for you. But I think there's a couple sets that have those in there. So I'm just threading some twine in through here and around my embellishments. I think this actually took the longest as far as anything in this layout. It really was giving me a hard time and didn't really want to go and sit where I wanted it to. I just wanted it to kind of look twirly and random. So I ended up just gluing it down the way that I wanted it to look. So I'm going to go ahead and stick my photo down at this point and go ahead and get that twine going the direction that I want it to. And I'm going to grab a whole bunch of stamps from my stash. It's actually just one stamp set, but it's by Ellie Studio, and it has a lot of random wordy bits, and I want to stamp on these sunburst rays in this paper. So I'm going to make that look really cool and just add something to my layout, because I still feel like the background itself is a little bit plain for my liking, so I'm going to add some to that. And along with my photo here, I'm adding some little epoxy stickers to these round little cut apart pieces from the paper snips to make those into epoxy flare, and they are shiny and really cool looking whenever you add those on. So those little epoxy stickers you can find in the shop as well. So I'll grab the link and I'll put that in the description too. So down below here, I'm going to add my perspective title there, and then I'm going to stamp my date here just using my Paige Evans roller date stamp and some black archival ink. And I'm going to add that just to the bottom here. Nothing crazy or fancy. My little guy here is coming in. He really likes these train pieces. So I'll probably end up giving him that, but he ends up taking all my stuff, and he makes layouts of his own that end up really cute. So he's playing with all of that. I'm going to go ahead and start my stamping at this point. I've grabbed a set by Ellie's Studio here. This is the Travel Tab stamp set, and I'm just going to stamp a bunch of wordy bits using some Distress Oxide, and I'm just going to make them kind of random around the page here, and then I'm going to toss on a bunch of sequins and glue those down. So I'll drop all the links down below in the description for you in case you want to grab anything from the shops that I've used, and make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're not already a subscriber so you can see more of my pretty content. So thank you guys so much for being here as usual. I'm going to get this one finished up, and I'm going to drop a whole bunch of those sequins on there, glue those down, and I will stop in here and show you the layout when it's finished. So here is the finished layout. I love how this one came together and turned out with all that sparkly goodness added on there, and the picture of my husband and my little guy at the train museum. So thank you guys so much for watching, and thanks for being here. Have a great day. Bye-bye.